Good morning, everyone. Christopher here, and welcome back to another episode of Fossil Forward Finds. We have another What Sold video for you. Moving forward, I'm going to try to have these on Wednesday. Hashtag What Sold Wednesday. But for now, we'll do one today. This is for January 4th through January 10th. So let's take a look. 40 orders, which is definitely a good week, for a total of $582.38 gross. More of this. I need more of this now. Garak. He does this because he knows he's not supposed to be back there. But anyways, so yeah, 40 orders. There's a lot of multi-quantity orders, which is great. As always, postcards lead the day. I'm not going to highlight this one beyond this, but I had 3 of these, and this was the last one to sell, or the last one sold this week. I don't remember exactly, but all 3 of them have sold now. So that's pretty cool. Got a POG in there. Yeah, well, you don't need to see that whole thing. Let's take a look at what I've selected. Okay, let's hop right into it. Today is National Boston Day, and if you grew up outside of Boston at all or near Boston at all like I did, then you are a sports fan by requirement. So New England Patriots. This is a magnet sold for the full asking of $12.99. This is from a number of years ago, back when they were a dynasty team there for a little bit in the 2000s. But in any case, they had won three championships, bunch of Super Bowls, etc. Was originally $1, but again sold for the full asking of $12.99. Went to Massachusetts, no surprise there. And I do have a second one available if you are a Patriots fan. They are doing well this year, so I sold a couple of Patriots-related items so far in the past month or two. Was Christmas Tree Shop? Yeah, they're not around anymore, at least not locally. I think they're all gone. But yeah, nice little magnet, still sealed. Greeting card, little puppy. Sold a birthday card. I'm officially Hallmark now. Hallmark now. This one I got from a local estate sale, so pennies. But went for the full asking of $5.99. This one was Guiding Eyes for the Blind card. Back here. And just got a cute puppers. You've probably seen my videos on greeting cards before, but I always try to show, back, front, inside, what it looks like, open, and if there is an envelope with it with anything special on it like this one, then I add that as well. So not too bad there. This one was listed since October 2024, so it was up for a while, but that's not too surprising with greeting cards. They're like postcards. They're going to sit for a while in most cases. So it's a good list and forget item. All right, into the postcards. Here we got some gnomes. This came from album number 20, Albany album 20. Definitely rough condition. You can see we've got trim down here, edge wear, discoloration on the bottom here, edge wear here. But we got some gnomes that are ice skating and I guess parents watching or something. This one's got a little pipe going. This one's crocheting perhaps. It says Xmas 1920 on it. Posted on the back, can't see where from, and the stamp's been removed. But anyways, a nice card. Gnomes can be a good topic. I looked this one up and I couldn't find this card, so I listed it high, $24.99 on auction. It did not sell on auction, but it did sell buy it now on offer for $15, which was quite a discount. I did keep in mind that because my original price was over $20, that they would be paying ground advantage shipping as well. Past the Christmas season, condition was rough. I was just happy to move it along. $15 seemed more than reasonable to me. Keep that activity going. Some money is better than no money. So, nice little sale there. Similar situation here. Embroidered Virgin Mary here. The little cherubs, angels going on with it. So this is nice silk embroidery. Usually when I see the silk embroidery, it's Spanish women, Portuguese women, Greece women, things like that. Not too often do I see them in the religious form. So I picked this one up on eBay for about $4.85. Yeah, I don't usually pick up religious items, but when I see ones like this that are unique, I will take a chance on them. So I listed it for $24.99, and I accepted a best offer of $19. So again, keeping into an account that they were paying ground advantage shipping. So, $5 into 20, it's not too bad. I'll take that. And it didn't take long. I listed it in December, probably originally on auction, but certainly didn't take long after I went to buy it now. So, nice little sale there. Alrighty, you've seen these before, but I sold a bunch more of these Hindu cards. This one buyer has probably bought 10 or 11 from me at this point, if not more. Um, but yeah, I sold 3 more. These are oversized, about 5x7, different Hindu goddess scenes. I listed them all at $9.99 each. The lowest I think I've sold any for is $7.99, and that's when they get the 20% off discount for buying multiple at once. Sometimes they'll send a $1.50 off if it's a single order. So $20.50 for the 3 cards because they made a decent little discount back. Yeah, not too shabby there. I'm running low on these. I think I had 60 or 70 or so to start, and I've got to be down into the 20s to 30s at this point. So I will definitely be keeping an eye out for these if I see them again in the future to restock on, because they've been a consistent seller almost every week since I listed them. Alrighty. We got some more embroidered. I enjoy the embroidered a lot. I think a lot of them are overlooked, underpriced, which is fun for me. They don't move fast, but I think they're beautiful. So in this case, we got the silk embroidered dress here. These are little Dutch big-eyed folks. Of course, the big-eyed is a theme people enjoy as well. So you can look at this one. This one did have some thread pulls or whatever the terms are, but cute little images. Got the train in the background. I got these from Dave F. Brother on Whatnot for about $2 each. I don't remember if this was an auction item or something he had in his buy it now. I think it was in his buy it now. But in any case, I picked them up, sold them for $20 each. They did save 15%, I believe. Maybe? Or no. In any case, maybe not. $20 each. After shipping and fees and such, I made $30.26. So nice little flip there. And this one's on its way to Italy, or went to Italy. So nice. More multi-quantity orders. This one's going to Georgia. A little bit of Christmas after Christmas. So I think this seems like a somewhat newer card. What's the postmark on here? 1976, yeah. But Kids on a Rockin' Horse, Christmas Tree. It's definitely a older image, but a reprint. That one sold for $6.99. Don't know where I got that one from. And then sold a Santa. Always pick up the Santas when the price is good. I got this one for $1.50 from Cool Vintage Vibes on the Whatnot. That's probably a cost average price, not what I paid specifically. But in any case, this one sold for $14.99. They did save 15% for their multi-item purchase. And after shipping and fees, $16.16. So not too bad. This is why I list Christmas all year round, because it still sells no matter what. All right, this was a fun one. Came out of album 20. This is a sort of a undivided back postal card here. And it's a sort of an order form. So basically, if you wanted Farrington Coffee, the brand here, you would write your order down here. It was already pre-posted with the address on the back in New York to the Farrington Company, and you would ship in your order. So this one was, of course, unused. Sold for a single bid of $14.99. Had some awesome anthropomorphic elephants on there. I'm not sure if the elephants sold it or if the coffee did or what, but nice little sale there. Can't complain about that. Whew. Well, I probably should have started this video with, as always, I don't hide content on my channel. This one was certainly one of questionable content. Got this from Evil Witch on Whatnot for roughly $4.36 after cost averaging. It says, I never could kill a chicken, and it is suicide satire. I don't want to say the word humor. It's definitely macabre. woman holding a double barrel shotgun there. But in any case, it did sell for the full asking of $24.99 plus shipping, which I was pleased about. I did take a bit of a risk on it because it just, I like the oddities, and while the subject matter is questionable at best, it's definitely not one you see often, so I figured I'd take the chance on it. This one did have some condition issues. You can see there's some discoloration there, but was happy that it sold fairly quickly. It didn't sell on the auction, but it did sell once I put it on Buy It Now, so not too bad there. So, and we got a good old crease up in the corner. So, nice sale there. All right, almost to the end here. We got another multi-quantity order here. We got a little bit of Valentine's Day going on, or at least something that could be used as Valentine's Day. We got a little heart-shaped roses farm scene. Let's see. Got some winter elk or winter deer here. This is On the Alert. This one I got from Albany album number 10. And we got some flowers here, so little airbrushed poinsettias and some pink roses. So a little mix of Valentine's, mix of Christmas again. So saved 20% on their order, and I made a total of $27.41. So not too bad there. Now this last one, I don't know. It's an example of people not reading. As you know, I get a lot of those, but this is the first time I've actually gotten a negative feedback for that. So this was a postcard of the operations game, and I don't know if I can pull up the listing itself here. Yeah. Go to the actual listing itself. Very clearly a postcard back. It's an advertising card. Very first word in the listing is postcard. Wrote picture book advertisement. It's free shipping on on what otherwise would have been a boxed board game for $11. I don't show any cover. I don't understand. But anyways, I got negative feedback for this one. I did request a revision because, well, if that doesn't work, I may have to look at other options. I'm not one to normally quibble over negative or neutrals. I don't get them that often. I was actually just clear. Came at an annoying time, but it just cleared when I got this one. So I don't know. I don't want it to hurt the store since I'm now more dependent on it than ever. But we'll see. What would you do? I'm generally one to just let things go as long as it's not happening too often, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, that is my sales for the first full week of January. I hope we continue that momentum going because I need that. But in any case, great week of sales. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and we will catch you on the next video.